Sarah had always believed hospitals were places of healing. She was a nurse who had recently relocated from Pennsylvania to upstate New York, hoping for a fresh start, new faces, new routines, new energy. The hospital where she worked was old, massive, and constantly humming with activity. During the day, it felt alive. But at night, the building felt like it was watching. There were rumors, stories whispered during night shifts, half-jokes exchanged between exhausted nurses. Sarah never paid them much attention. Until one particular hallway changed everything. There was an entire floor in the hospital that staff avoided. It wasn't listed on patient maps. New employees were never assigned there, and no one spoke about why, at least, not openly. Sarah only learned about it during a late night shift, when a senior nurse casually mentioned, "Don't take the east hallway elevators past the 4th floor." She laughed it off. She shouldn't have. Years earlier, a man had been admitted late one evening. He was a construction worker, middle-aged, worn down, coughing violently. He had collapsed on site and was rushed in for evaluation. Doctors initially thought it was exhaustion. They were wrong. Tests took time. Too much time. As the hours passed, the man's condition worsened. His breathing became shallow. Every inhale sounded painful, like air scraping against broken glass. When the results finally came back, the truth was devastating. Asbestosis, a slow, irreversible disease caused by years of inhaling asbestos fibers. His lungs were permanently scarred. There was no cure, only decline. The doctor explained it carefully. The man stopped listening halfway through. Pain had already made the decision for him. Later that night, the hospital quieted. No footsteps, no distant beeping, only the low hum of electricity. The man stood from his bed. He walked slowly to his door and opened it just enough to look into the hallway. Empty, silent, watching, he lowered himself to the floor. Carefully, deliberately, he placed his neck against the wooden doorframe. For a moment, he hesitated. Then he used all the strength he had left. Slam. The door echoed through the hallway. Slam. Again. Slam. Wood cracked. Flesh tore. Bones gave way. Blood sprayed across sterile white walls as the man continued, lost in pain, fear, and desperation. His breathing turned wet, broken, gurgling, until there was only silence. Minutes later, nurses found him. What remained barely resembled a human body. Their screams carried down the hallway loud enough to wake the dead. That floor was shut down shortly after. Officially, for renovations. Unofficially, no one wanted to walk there again. Sarah eventually worked enough night shifts to hear the rest. Staff claimed that when the hospital was quiet enough, you could still hear it. A door slamming, once, twice, over and over, from a hallway that no longer exists. Sarah doesn't work night shifts anymore, and she never takes the east elevators, because some doors never stop closing.